So today I'll be showing you how I make decals, 3 different methods. Shar K, another fellow YouTuber, also showed recently how to make decals, and she's been asking me to show how I make mine. So at the moment I'm just using my Messy Mansion decal mat and also OPI top coat, which is almost at the end of the bottle, so please bear with me. Trying to use the last little bits of it, and I'll let this dry for a couple of minutes. So the plate I'm using today is by Moyu London, and it's the Suki Collection 06. Here's my Born Pretty crystal clear stamper, the jelly head, and my scraper, and also my Born Pretty black polish. So just scrape the image how you normally do and just pick up, and then I just double check to make sure there's nothing missing, and then that goes straight onto the dried top coat. So I'm going to do 2 different ones. The first one I'm actually going to paint top coat over before filling in, and the other one I will not use a top coat, so I'll basically just fill it in with my nail polishes. And this third one I'm actually going to leave on the stamper head and make the decal from that. So there's my top coat again. Basically going to go in, I've given the stamps probably about 3 or 4 minutes to dry first, and then I'm very carefully painting over the top with my OPI top coat. Just be very gentle so you don't drag the polish, because the black stamping polish is very opaque and sometimes you can get a bit of smear, like I did with the one that I did on the mat. So you'll probably see that later. This is Essie. I'm going to be painting the girl's face with Essie Wrap Me Up. So it's quite a nice soft skin colour polish. Haven't used it before, but I really like the colour of it. And I'm just going in very carefully with my brush. It's just a fine brush, and I'm really just dabbing the decal. I'm not actually painting as such, so just so that I don't smear the image. So this is the one that I actually haven't applied a second coat of top coat to. This is the one that I'm basically just going straight in. You'll probably see later that there's actually some bits that I've smeared on there. So now this is for the flowers. They're just Loreal polishes that I've got, and I just liked the colours. So there's a nice sort of fuchsia pink and a nice sort of corally orange colour. So now I'm going in with the dotting tool. So yeah, just again, just dab it into the spaces there. I've obviously sped the video up. I'm not normally this fast at painting, so otherwise the video would have been really long. So yeah, just coming in with the orange colour now, and filling in any flowers that are there. So I'll do the same thing again, just checking there to see that the second girl is dry. What I've done is I've actually gone in with a second coat of Essie Wrap Me Up. Just felt like she wasn't quite opaque enough, so I've just gone in a second time with that. So I'm doing the same method again with the one on the stamper head. I don't have to be actually as careful now because I've got the top coat on there, so really that's protecting all the fine lines. So I'm just using the same method, but the beauty of doing it on the clear stamper head is that you can actually turn it over, see if you've missed any bits, and then go over it again, as you can see there. And then I'm just filling in the flowers as well, like I did before, with that nice bright pink and orange nail polish. Make sure you just clean your dotting tool in between colours too, unless you want to go for a blended look. Sorry, I think I was out of frame then a little bit, but you can see now. There you go. So she's pretty much complete now. So I'll leave her to dry. Just double checking that other one again, and I'll do exactly the same method I just did with the one on the stamper head. So just painting her face and shoulders with Essie Wrap Me Up with my fine paintbrush. And then I'll just pop some fresh orange and pink polish down again, and the other one would have dried up by now, so just put a little bit more onto my decal mat. That's the beauty of using a decal mat, is that you've actually got an area that you can just work off. Otherwise, if I'm normally just doing it on stamper heads and I haven't actually got my decal mat out, I will actually just use the back of a plate that's got a plastic backing, so a stamping plate that has a backing on it. So the MoU London one would have been perfect for that, because they actually come with a really nice backing on them. So I'm just checking to see the progress of the drying. It's probably been about 10 minutes, I think, since I've painted her. So just coming in again with the OPI top coat. I am actually painting this really carefully, but because I've sped the video up, it doesn't actually look like that. And just checking the progress of the other two stamps as well. So all three decals, regardless of how they've been started off, I will actually put another coat of top coat onto them. If you don't, you can actually stamp that decal straight onto your nail. So say the one that's actually on the stamper head, you can actually press it straight onto your nail. My nails are quite little, and so usually I like to have the control of being able to trim the decal down before I choose my placement for it. So now these have been drying for a good half an hour. There you go, you can see that lovely lady on the clear jelly stamper there. Now I'm using this tool here. It's a Cuticle Pusher. There's some flat tweezers, and these are my curved tweezers. These are all from the Born Pretty store. I'll pop my 10% discount code in the description box if you wish to use it. So I'm just very carefully going around the whole of the decal with the Cuticle Pusher. Now you just be really gentle with it. You don't want to damage your decal mat or the decal itself. And then just very carefully pulling up the decal. It should be fully dry. It will still be quite pliable. Now you can see this is the first one that I actually didn't use top coat before painting and filling in, so you can see that the black is actually smeared. This is the method I don't normally go by, but it does work for some people. I think it really does depend on the stamping polish you've used. So here's the second one that I've applied a top coat to before filling in. Which is a bit stuck on my tweezer there. But this OPI top coat's really nice because it keeps the decal quite nice and pliable. It doesn't get brittle. I've used Shesh Feet and I really love that top coat, but it's not very good for decal making. And then this one off the stamper, you've got to be really careful, but it seems to be the one that's the easiest to take off. Now because it's been made on a curve, on a curved surface, as opposed to the decal mat, it seems to fit your nail quite well, because your nail would have a natural curve on it too. Mine are quite curved, some of them are really curved. So I'll just show you by, see she's a bit big for my nail, but just gives you an idea. So that's what you would normally do. I usually just work out the placement, trim it down to size, lift the edges like that. I mean, she's stick on pretty well, but I tend to trim and then use a bit of top coat to finish sticking. So I hope you've enjoyed that video. Hopefully I'll make a few more where I actually do a voiceover like this. Full details are down below. Thanks, bye.